Let's do this thing. It's game one of the 2015 World Series here in Kansas City. The Mets lineup. No shocks, no surprises. Who's the DH? Maybe that was the big question coming in. You're about to find out. Curtis Granderson will lead off in right. Then David Wright bats second. Daniel Murphy red hot hitting third. Yoenis Cespedes is the cleanup man. Lucas Duda got hot at the end of the NLCS. D'Arnaud is the catcher. Michael Conforto is the rookie left fielder. Wilmer Flores the shortstop, and it's Kelly Johnson getting the DH nod from Terry Collins, the oldest manager in the game today at 66. He's been a baseball lifer, and he finally gets to taste life in the World Series. In the air to left. Back is Gordon. One away. Back this year, the 2-1. Popped up. Right side for Rios. 2 out. Got him to end the inning. He gets the nod in game one, and here's the lineup he'll face. Alcides Escobar, the ALCS MVP, then Ben Zobrist, then Lorenzo Cain, then Eric Hosmer. The DH is Kendrys Morales, Mike Moustakas, Salvador Perez, the left fielder Alex Gordon. Alex Rios is in right. The right-hander who has started an all-star game. That was 2 seasons ago. And now he rolls into this one. 2-0 this postseason.
If you've been watching the Royals like we have, be ready. He's swinging. First pitch.
It is Escobar, and he swings and hits it into left center. Back at the track, it is dropped. Cespedes couldn't make the catch. How about that effort? Digging around third. Here comes Escobar. 1-0 Kansas City. Inside the park home run in World Series history. Zobrist flies one into center for Cespedes. Cain checks on Cespedes again. He's been busy. 2 out. I'm like you, Harold. I was surprised. Pitch to Hosmer. That gets away for ball 4. That's the first. A fair ball in the first inning of game one is over. But what a start. The MVP of the ALCS picks up right where he left off. Inside the park home run. This is Moustakas. 1 out, and Cespedes was flying. They barely got him.
Out of the wet rain, it's a challenge.
He's out in shallow right, but in this case, it's Moustakas on the other side of the bag. The other way. Here's a 1-1. Popped up. Zobrist out. He wants it. And that is 6 straight retired by Edinson Volquez. Bottom of the second rolls in game one. Royals bat up 1-0 here against Toronto. That's into left. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's the 0-2. That is into right center off the bat of Perez. And a 1-out single. Second walk handed out by Harvey. Flied in the air to left center. Cespedes back. Perez won't go anywhere. 2 out. The 1-2. Left side for right. Inning over. Harvey gets into and out of trouble. Third inning rolls in. Mets batting down 1. This is a well-constructed team. Here's a ground ball right side. Diving stop by Hosmer. Race to the bag. 1 away. That's well hit into left field. Right there to make the catch is Gordon. 2 down. Oh, and he's hit. Mets have their first base runner. That's a walk. A hit batsman and a walk, and it's 2 on with 2 out, and David Wright coming up. Got him looking. That's on the infield. Flores one up.
That's not approachable. You know, come up with that pitcher. He's got the headphones on.
That's into right. That's Granderson to his left.
Innings.
That's over the head of Harvey. Tough play, Flores. Good play, Flores. And that'll do it for the Royals here in the third. Fourth inning rolls in. Diving try by Hosmer. Fourth inning now. Mets will bat down by 1.
Season around.
That's into center field, and Murphy's got another hit. That is his 17th hit of the postseason. Cespedes pops it up. Out is Zobrist. Had to go a long way. One down. Hard hit and base hit. Murphy will turn and go to third. There won't be a play, and it's first and third with one out here in the fourth. That is a fair ball. Tie game. RBI base hit by Travis d'Arnaud. And it's 1-1 here in the fourth. Conforto pops it up. Playable. Moustakas in foul ground. 2 out. Left side. In the hole, it's Escobar. And the inning is over, but the Mets have tied it. The RBI for d'Arnaud. Bottom of the fourth here in game 1. Now tied at 1.
We would like to welcome the U.S. audience joining us on MLB International with Hall of Famer John Smoltz, Matt Vasgersian. We're taking over on Fox until the technical issue is resolved, and we'll get you back to Joe Buck, Tom Verducci, and Harold Reynolds in just a moment. Meanwhile, play will resume in quite a while. Moustakas whacks a 1-2 pitch into right. Granderson is there at the track to make the catch. Until then, with John Smoltz, Matt Vasgersian here on MLB International. And Perez is robbed of potential extra bases on a great grab by David Wright. Through the delay, the Royals go down in order in their half of the fourth. On to inning number 5 in game 1. The Mets and Royals all tied 1 apiece. 2-2 pitch with some English on it out to shortstop. Escobar with an off-balance throw to get his man. Baseball. Granderson takes a 1-2 pitch into right. Back is Rios, and that one is gone. Curtis Granderson delivers the Mets' first World Series lead. New York, now David Wright. And on the first pitch, he grounds to second. Ben Zobrist has it, and there are 2 away. The 0-1 is wrapped on the ground to Zobrist. To his left, he's able to make the play. Not before the Mets can grab their first lead. A 2-strike count and a home run by Curtis Granderson have made it 2-1 New York.
Now Matt Harvey gets a strikeout to start the inning.
The misses.
Here's a high fly ball into left off the bat of Rios. Just got under it. Conforto is there, and that's out number 2. 1. Left side in the hole. Flores, long throw. He got him. What a play. And for a guy who struggled with a glove and defensively early on in the year, Alcides Escobar gets a taste of his own medicine. What a play by Wilmer Flores. And that sends us into the 6th inning, game 1. 2-1, Mets on top. 1-1. That is to the left of Escobar and into the outfield for a base hit. Cespedes on for the first time tonight. And that comes leading off in the 6th. The 1-2. Hard hit, right side, base hit.
There goes the third.
Off the glove of Moustakas and going first to third, just like we saw back in the 4th inning, albeit with Murphy running. Over to third goes Cespedes, and it's runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now we talk about the adjustments.
3-2. Got him looking one away. In the air to left. Gordon will come up ready to throw. Cespedes coming to the plate. Here's the throw. It's 3-1. The most in the big leagues, but Not here, and that is a diving stop, Moustakas. What a play to save a run. How about that from Kansas City? As Moustakas makes the play to his right and takes a run off the board for the Mets, who have added to their lead on the sac fly by Conforto. We're headed back to our mics. Matt Vasgersian and John Smoltz will return here in the international booth. It's a 3-1 Mets lead in game one.
Collins to move Yoenis Cespedes into a more defensive-friendly left field spot and get his Gold Glover in off the bench as Juan Lagares takes over in center field. Lorenzo Cain and Eric Hosmer. And the first pitch to Zobrist is lined into the right field corner. Zobrist thinking about a third bag, but instead happy with a leadoff double. The 0-1 is shot through the hole on the right side. They will hold Zobrist at third. Runners at the corners to start the home sixth. 0-2 pitch into center field. Lagares is under it. Zobrist tags up. He'll score without a play at the plate, and it's a 3-2 Mets lead. There goes Cain. Darno's throw down to second sails, and Cain's got it swiped. Back to Harvey. Boy, that would have been the inning-ending double play ball that would have gotten Harvey completely out of the jam. Instead, Cain holds at second, and there are two gone now for Mike Moustakas.
How the Royals got here, Cain was...
2-0 to Moustakas, lined into right center field. Cain will score, and this game is tied. Into right center field, well hit. Lagares is out there calling for it to retire the side, but the Royals come right back. A couple of runs, 2 runs on 3 hits. Week played 6 complete in game one. The Mets and Royals all tied at 3.
Michael Kadire, who was pinch hitting for the DH that started the game, Kelly Johnson. 3-2 pitch. Got him looking one away. 3-1. Well, he was looking for something to hammer and just got under it. Rios in right. 2 out. It was Danny Duffy. Now it's Kelvin Herrera. Those were the numbers coming into tonight's game one during the postseason. Left side, base hit. And David Wright is on with 2 out here in the 7th. And with 2 out. Now Murphy gets one into center field. David Wright will stop at second. 2 on, 2 out, and Murphy's 2 out of 4. That's in the air to left. Back is Gordon, and standing still, he has it to end the top of the 7th. And the Mets have left 7. And game one is tied at 3 after 6.5. Matt Harvey is finished after 6 as Addison Reed, the right-hander, has been a nice addition to this bullpen. That's off the end of the bat into right, and Granderson is there. 1 out in the 7th. Here comes a 2-1. Rios pops it up. Right side foul ball. It is playable, and making the play is due to 2 out.
You know, on the other side.
Here's a 2-1. Got under it. Popped it up on the infield. Wright wants it. And a good inning by Addison Reed. That sends game one into the 8th inning. Tied at 3. Struck him out, 1 away. As Darno flies one into center for Cain. 2 out. Volquez got through pitch. That's into center field. What an at bat by Lagares. Man, that was a battle. The regular season, he's going. Throw down by Perez is not in time. Right side, and it gets through. Here comes Lagares, and the Mets take the lead. Hosmer could not make the play. Chased it. Perez will finish it, but the Mets have the lead. As we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, an error by Hosmer at first. The 2-time Gold Glove Award winner. In his first 20 games. Here's one down the right field line. Fair. Off the wall. Granderson slips. Zobrist will stick at second with a double. His second of the night. Appearances, an ERA of 6.75 with 5 home runs allowed. One away and a big strikeout for Clippard. Got it. 2 down. That gets away from Darno, and the tying run 90 feet away. Pitch. Morales walks. I think of Orozco. Tug McGraw. One pitch. Runner at first goes. Ground ball to short. It's Flores. Long throw, and he got it. And Familia takes care of the rest of the 8th. The Royals now have stranded 5, and we go to the 9th inning. In Game 1, Mets will bat up 4-3. Last year, and that run by the Royals coming back from Tommy John surgery. That's easy in the air to left for Gordon. 4 tonight. He's 2 out of 5. His first year in a Mets uniform. There goes the runner. Throw down to second is not in time. And a stolen base for David Wright.
5 innings ago, when there's no replay, he'd have been in there.
They play it on the video board here at Kauffman Stadium. The crowd reacts. And that tag is on his back. And if it's overturned, it's 2 out, nobody on with Murphy up. Out.
Tell you what, quick, wow.
Now Murphy flies one into left center field. And barring extra innings, his streak of games with a home run during the postseason will end at 6 straight. Who's coming up? Bottom part of the order for the Royals against Familia. Trying to win Game 1 for the Mets and get the save. Perez 1 for 3 tonight. To the shortstop Flores. 1 out. Gordon in the air to center. Back at the wall. This game is tied. Orlando into right center. Lagares has out number 2 for Familia. Off the end of the bat. Duda to the bag. But it's Alex Gordon. 13 home runs during the regular season. He has his 2nd of the postseason. And his shot in the 9th inning ties it. As we go to extra innings in Game 1. On Friday night against Toronto. Game on in the 8th inning. 1 away. 2 out. Wade Davis. And now it's Jonathan Neese. Pitching on his birthday. 6 pitching for the Mets. And getting Zobrist on a pop-up. 1 out. A strikeout of Kane. 2 down. The 0-2. How about that inning from Jonathan Neese? And we've got a bag full of quarters for our generator. We can play all night long. Let's go to the 11th, tied at 4.
Wade Davis out of the game because Ned Yost has to keep an eye on Game 2. if Davis pitches another inning.
As Jose Bautista took him deep in Game 6. Here's a bunt. Lagares off the bench, and as he made an impact. On to start this 11th with a bunt base hit. Here's the 0-1 from Madsen. This is back to the pitcher. The play to first and out on the tag as both Hosmer and Zobrist were there. One away. Down to second is Lagares. 2 out. 3-1. That's a walk. 2 on. It's up to David Wright, who's 2 for his last 2. On 2-2. Got it. And Game 1 will stay tied into the bottom of the 11th. With Morales, Moustakas, and Perez coming up for Kansas City. Lineup cards. Here's Dyson with a fly ball into right. Granderson's got it. What a catch by Curtis Granderson to rob Dyson in his first at bat of extra bases. 1 loud out. Granderson, what a play. Here's one to the left side off the bat of Moustakas. And sidearming it across is David Wright. 3-0 pitch. He's swinging. It hits the bag. That's a base hit. On lefty roll. But what a job Nice has done here tonight in Game 1 of the World Series. And we will play at least 12. But how about the play by Granderson to start this inning, and a ball hit by Dyson. The appreciation of the pitcher Nice tied at 4 into the 12th. Streak of homering in 6 consecutive postseason games was over, and here we are in the made up for. Here's a 2-2. A swinging strike 3. The ball bounces right back to Perez. 1 out. Another 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. 2 down. Struck out the side. Chris Young comes in out of the bullpen. And after all the flamethrowers, it's Young striking out the side in the 12th. Back after this from your local Fox station. Here is Bartolo Colon. Here's a 1-2. Orlando can run. Right. Too late. Orlando on to start the 12th. Reaching for it. The bunt. The play at first. Murphy got there in time. 1 away. He had 222 in his terrific career. And here comes Kane. To the right side. Duda to the bag. 2 out.
Plus, you look at Dyson's had, what, 2 at-bats, you said?
Yep.
That's it.
And that man, barring an error, is Colon. Lagares. Let's go to the 13th inning. Here in Game 1, as the Royals leave the bases loaded. Colon, a scoreless 12th. What a start to this World Series. Here's a 2-2. Left side. Escobar. 1 down. Here's a 2-2. How about Chris Young? Faced 5, retired 5, 2 out. 3-2 pitch. Upstairs for a 2-out walk and a good at bat by Wilmer Flores. Left side, Moustakas. Chris Young with 2 scoreless in the books. Bottom of the 13th inning rolls in. Kansas City coming up tied at 4. 1-2. That's in the center field. Leadoff man is on for Kansas City. Time tied it at 3. Perez pops it up. Out into shallow center, and it's Flores.
Play on the bunt.
He fooled Gordon. Down to second, Moustakas 2 out. World Series Game 1 hero. Flores stays down on it. No problem here in the 13th. For the Mets shortstop, or the 42-year-old Bartolo Colon. 4-4. Into the 14th inning we go. In Game 1. Staying down on it is Hosmer. 1 out.
Swing and misses. But on the breaking ball down,
Here's one into left center field, off the bat of right, and out into the glove of Gordon. 2 down. First guy he faced was Murphy, and now he gets him again on a pop-up. Struck him out the first time, pops him up here in the 14th. Let's go. Bottom of the 14th here in game 1. Top of the order coming up for the Royals in this 4-4 thriller. The 0-2. Now to third. Wright has to hurry. He pulls him off the bag. Leadoff man is on for Kansas City. That's a base hit into right. Escobar will head to third. Winning run 90 feet away. First and third, nobody out. Into right. Granderson back. Escobar tags. Here comes Escobar. The Royals win game 1. Hosmer drives home the winner in the 14th.